Alright, hi everybody and welcome back to my GMCJAM19 reviews. It might take me a little bit to get back into the groove because, wow, okay, I've been gone a whole day. It's not going to be that hard. Okay, so here we go. This is Raiden Hakusan by YAL 2015. Yeah. And we are playing the GMCJAM games and doing raw video reviews. I've heard good things about this, and YAL is the one who won the last GMCJAM, so yeah, expectations are high. How to play. Shoot or avoid enemies. Sounds like a good idea. WASD keys move. Left mouse button shoot. So you can shoot in any direction no matter how you move. Shoot or avoid enemies. Okay, cool. So, high scores. Online high scores are pretty cool. Toggle full screen. I already did that. Let's go. Let's give it a shot. 4 characters. Big area of effect, low attack power, piercing shots, short range. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay. So this is a this is not what I expected it to be, honestly. It's not what I expected at all. It kind of reminds me of Hyper Princess Pitch, a game by oh, what's his name? Ultimortal, the guy who made EG. It kind of reminds me of that in style and gameplay, even though I hadn't actually played that game. Oh wow, that's a lot of bullets. It's pretty. I like the visual presentation. It very much looks like a kind of arcade game thing. What is that? Is that an enemy? Based on what just happened, I'm gonna not let that touch me. That would be good. Okay, enemies are very interesting, although they're not very. I don't feel like I'm in that much danger most of the time. This might just be the style of game there, as to whether I should feel like I'm in danger. Oh no, that's interesting. I'm really liking the enemy formation designs. I feel like I'm playing Galaga, but in 3D, sort of. I'm feeling a lot like that, actually. I'm feeling a lot like I'm playing Galaga, but with a not 3D, another dimension added in, because the enemies are coming from all sides of the screen, and I can avoid all of them, but it's getting harder and harder to go on. And what I said earlier about it being really easy to avoid enemies, and I don't feel like I'm actually in any danger, forget that. There are certain waves that come in, and when a wave comes in, like these, well, these aren't too bad. But when a wave comes in, I do feel as if I am under threat. And now we get these crabs that are coming at me. And oh, the hard part is seeing everything coming, really. Which, normally I'd be irritated, but if it's the main mechanic of the game, then it's not so bad. I really, really like when I get the power up, and I can just shoot out a ridiculously large number of bullets at once. Well, I think that's it for me. Okay. Oh no, that's my name. No, that's okay. You guys can see my name. That's alright. Kyle. Assuming I haven't gone into the online high scores. Wow. Okay. So, let's play again with somebody else. I like the game so far. This one looks interesting. Fast piercing shots, very small area effect. Big area effect, short range. I like this. Let's use this. Oh-ho! This is awesome. I'm reminded sort of the bubbler from Cave Story. You know, this probably doesn't use that anything like that at all. I really like the graphical style. It's very interesting. It reminds me of Super Nintendo games with a much higher resolution, so you can fit a whole lot more on the screen at once. A lot more chaos on the screen at once. I like the variety. I'm not sure if there's any, like, I guess the background's kind of Japanese. Kind of Japanese, and everything Yal does is kind of Japanese. Also, she's the one who chose the theme, so if this is not Japanese, then why? I feel like I can't outrun that thing. I'm sure that when I move diagonally, maybe I'm faster than it. This game has the flaw that all 2D games of this type of movement seem to have, which is that you can move faster diagonally than you can move non-diagonally. And that can be a problem. I don't feel like this character fits my playstyle as well as the previous character did, because I do like keeping enemies at a distance. I like the high attack power and I like the bubbles, but this is just not quite my thing. Oh, look, I got a 1-up. That's good. I'm looking forward to seeing more different kinds of waves in later stages of the game. This is a very intense game at this point. I'm really enjoying the variety of enemies that the game provides. Because you have the spiders, which go in any direction, just whatever. And then you have the ghost-looking things, which go in just one direction constantly. And that's just the base, like, enemies. And they can send in waves, and the waves are just there to distract you from the base enemies, so that the base enemies can kill you. The only thing I don't like is the giant heads. The giant heads are a bit too much for me to deal with, because I can't tell what's going, like, I can't tell how to get away from them, other than just maybe to move diagonally constantly, which there's only so much screen space. There might be a way to get around them that I haven't thought of yet. That is a lot of crabs. Oh no, there's not enough room for my name. Alright, so we'll go with that again. Okay. Online high scores. Yes, that is the character that has the highest scores. But it's not my thing, so I'll try this next one. Hakusan Tanaka. Oh, that's the other one I was playing. So apparently, Todella Nightingale and Himeka Winters are just not as good. Note to creator, the online high scores are all with these two characters. So keep that in mind. I should have picked this character again. I should have picked a different character for variety, but this is such a good character and I really enjoy playing her, so that's good. I'm not sure, I guess that I'm not sure what the hearts are actually for. Oh, the number goes down. So if this game has a story of any sort, I guess I'm collecting hearts in a way. And when I get down to 0, I bet I get an extra life. But we'll just have to check on that one when I get there. Alright, 56 more hearts to go. I'm still in the easy stages of the game. It should not be too much trouble for me to get a whole bunch of extra hearts. Oh, wow. Was not paying attention, and now I have a head after me, which is not good. I am doing terribly. I almost am tempted to just restart this whole review, because that is embarrassing. But I'm trying to focus on getting hearts, so that's my excuse, and you guys can just deal with that. The game is very responsive, very fast-paced. It's optimized well. I mean, it shouldn't have to be optimized that well, considering the type of game it is. But the frame rate never drops, and I always really appreciate games when they run really, really smoothly. That's really nice. Alright, what we got? Okay, this is strange. I'm not sure if I like this. I do like the character variety. It allows for a lot of different strategies in a game that's created fairly simply. Games like this, I'm sure, are a lot easier to create in a 72-hour period than something that has a lot of levels, because once you create, you know, it's arcade-style games in general. Once you create a system and allow for high scores and things, and create a bunch of different enemy types that automatically randomize sequences and things, once you've done that, it doesn't actually take a whole bunch of level design to get where you're going. Ah, I don't like that thing. Oh, this character's way faster. Oh no. I still get cornered though. So, I still want to see what the hearts do. Make sure that they do a level up. I'm sure you guys could probably already see that if you're watching the video earlier when I did get an extra life. And make sure that was it. But I want to check that out myself. It's probably in the help file, honestly. Yep, that's it. That's it right there. Swords! I think these are swords anyways. I don't know if these are characters from other games or if they're original characters for this game, but it's interesting that they actually have fleshed out backgrounds for the characters. I kind of wonder if Gal decided to, and from some things that she said during the jam, I doubt that she did, but if she decided to go with a handicap, I wonder if those are actually folklore characters or anything like that from Japan or from another part of the world. I need to reread those. I'll go back into those and read those after I die this time. No guarantees that'll be anytime soon because I'm kind of a boss. No, not really. I'm going to die pretty quickly. But, yeah, these crabs are really interesting. I hate those bubbles. I mean, I don't hate them as an enemy type. I think they're a pretty ingenious enemy type, but they're pretty good at killing me. And I don't appreciate that very much. The power-up, I feel like, is much more drastically enhancing on this character. Because normally... Oh, wow, there's a lot of crabs over there. Because... Is that... No, that's not even close to my top score. I was just killing enemies a lot faster with these other types. Let's see what these characters say. The Shrine Maiden of Hell, whose job is to guard a dimensional rift in Tokyo and prevent demons from crossing over to the human world. Her powers absorb the life energy of everyone nearby, making her a dangerous ally. Then again, her aim, or lack thereof, makes her even more dangerous for her allies. The Cat Girl from Oregon. Yeah, I'm thinking these are not from real life. Let's play the Grim Reaper for a second here. Alright, this is interesting. I see how they pierce. That's cool, I guess. I feel like this is not going to be my type. I'm more of a spray and pray kind of guy. So, it's going to take me a while to get any points with this even. Okay, that was cool though. Having the ability to just pierce through everything will be kind of neat. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there are 4 different types of people. One of them has very short range and high spread. One of them has kind of long range and some spread, but doesn't give as much power to their attacks as the rest of them do. This one has piercing and it moves really, really fast. The other one kind of in between everything else, I guess. It pierces, I think, if I was watching correctly. It does pierce, but at the same time, though it does pierce, it does not pierce as well, maybe? It doesn't move as fast as this one does. It doesn't require as much accuracy because the bullets are bigger. I like the variety that's given. I like the online high scores, even though I have no chance of ever being anywhere near the top in the high scores. I like the enemy types and designs. I'm not sure that necessarily the graphical style is anything that special, but it is cohesive and it is pleasant. The music is nice, although when I got into the game at first, I had to turn the music down to 1. I had to turn the game volume down on my Windows to 1. A volume knob in-game would be really nice. Other than that, I don't really have too much to complain about, other than my lack of skill, which is quite tremendous. Oh, did you see me squeeze in between those bubbles? That was amazing. I'm a boss. Ah! Okay. So, wow, this is going to be an unwatchable review because you guys are going to be like, stop making random noises while playing. I can't help it. This is too intense. Too intense for me, mate. Okay, here's the massive crab round, which is no match for my piercing bullets. No match whatsoever. I got a 1-up this time, so that's good. I might be actually lasting longer with this character than I have with other characters. Maybe I'm getting better at the game, or maybe this character is more my type. I don't know. I'm definitely still not going to get into the high score region, but I'm not going to stop playing this review until I'm dead completely. Which isn't going to happen during this power-up. Yeah. Okay. I like the style of the game in that the screen is just totally covered in collectibles and enemies and things like that. The sprites themselves are simple, but if they weren't, it would be kind of hard to tell what's going on in the first place. Man, I did so much better with those first 2 characters. I don't know what happened to me. Let's see. Oh, and as far as time, 3 minutes and 4 seconds is my top time, which means I'm probably spending way too much time on this review. Yeah, I like the presentation. The game could use a volume knob. Online high scores are a nice feature. High scores are a nice feature. The game looks nice, plays nice. I really like everything about this game. It's definitely one of my top couple of games so far this jam. Good job, Yal. I don't know why you dislike my handicap so much. Sad face. Anyways, this was Raiden Hakusan by Yal, and it's a really good game. I highly recommend whoever's reading this review should check it out. And you can find it somewhere. Look it up. And on to the next game of the GMC Jam, I suppose.